Hello and welcome to your weekly recap of everything you missed this week on Rep 3, Test Tube, and beyond. I'm your host, Annie. This week, build your own hovercraft, this guy again, and a very important announcement. So let's start with Test Tube. You always wanted a hovercraft, right? Of course. Well, guess what? You just might be able to make one yourself, and you don't even have to spend zillions of dollars on it like these people did in the Netherlands in 1976, for example. In fact, you could make one for about 150 bucks. How? Well, funny you ask, because that very question is answered in the very first episode of Hard Science, this new test tube show starring Anthony Carboni and Tara Long.
Welcome to Hard Science, the show where we take just a little bit of knowledge about the world and use it to twist it to our whim. This is precision German-style engineering. The hovercraft was created in 1959 in the UK by Christopher Cockrell. And he was knighted because if you build the first hovering vehicle out of 2 cans and a vacuum cleaner, everybody has to call you sir.
So check out Hard Science for more experiments that you can do at home yourself too with accessible materials, or perhaps a crap ton of cornstarch. True story. And don't forget to subscribe to see how that one turned out in an upcoming episode. Next up, remember how a couple of weeks ago I showed you this Arc Music Factory video and everyone yelled at me in the comments for polluting your eyes and ears with the sounds of Chinese food? And others like Jared were like, hey, is it just me or is anyone getting a little bit of a pedo vibe from Patrice Wilson? Not at all, Jared. Take a gander at this week's music video, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. What could be more wholesome than this train set, or this dollhouse, or this van, or this all-ages club, or this unsupervised punch bowl, or this cabinet full of potions? I'm not gonna bother playing the actual song here. Yeah, either Jared is onto something or Patrice Wilson is a legendary troll. So I reached out to his production house with a proposal for a music video starring me, Jackie Talbot, and Revision 3 associate producer, Chastity Vicencio. Turns out it's $7,500, so I started this Kickstarter and await your generous donations. I also accept Bitcoin. And finally, it's time for the announcement, which is that this is going to be the last regularly scheduled episode of Annie's Bits. And because no explanation could possibly satisfy my most dedicated super viewers, all 4 to 5 of you, I'll just give you the cold hard truth, which is that I'm being fired for sexual harassment of our robot interns. I'm not sorry. No, and as much as I wish there was some sensational scandal attached to this, I so wish that, the truth is actually a little bit more boring. The truth is that I'm putting all of my energy towards a new show, which is going to be 3 times a week and launching very soon in a matter of a couple of weeks. First of all, the show is going to be a lot like this one, except more often and better, and involving me getting out of the office and into the world of the stories that I cover, ultimately meaning better videos for you guys and better experience and more value. And the other good news is that it's publishing on a channel that you're probably already subscribed to, Revision 3, as well as youtube.com/techfeed. That's right. I'm like a supernova or a mutating pandemic spreading all over the place. But I need your input and your feedback to keep on prospering. Like, Annie, I like your passion for technology and how you pay attention to detail. Thank you. And Annie, please get a tan. The lighting makes you look sickeningly pale. Which I also considered as the name of my new show, but the development department said it was off-putting. What do they know? The world isn't ready, right, Jose? But even though I'll still be here, I'll still miss standing here in the middle of the office every week, amid all the busy cubes filled with workers trying to focus on their important tasks, delivering you the critical news stories of the week. So I'll see you on my new project, which is, by the way, going to be called WTBD, and more on that very soon. And you can also find me on my social medias at twitter.com/Annie Gauss, also Facebook, VK, and Google+. So you can get in touch with me there. And I'll see you soon. Bye.